And I got these plans. I'ma be goddamn, I don't see these through, you don't understand.
Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of the Sunday Night Nut Pod. I'm Maggie.
I'm Zach.
And we're your hosts.
And we are your hosts here tonight. Glad to be back.
2024.
First Nut Pod of the 2024 year.
Yeah. Everyone's fully reset after many moons.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, let's address the elephant in the room. It's been a while. You know,
with the holidays.
The holidays and everything.
Crazy schedules. But yeah, we're back. Welcome back. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. And we did have an eventful holiday. Both of us went home for a while, kicked it. Maggie came right back, basically.
I was only there for a day, but...
Yeah.
But, yeah, we're going to be starting a new segment every episode of the podcast now, where we go over our favorite song of the week, favorite movie of the week, and then, just a viral moment in pop culture at the time. So, let's start it off,
Yeah, let's start it off. My song of the week is... I will say, this is going to get tough for me because a lot of the time I only listen to my music. But
don't you like other music?
Yeah. It's just I don't listen to it anymore. I used to. Now I only listen. If I have a second, I feel like I'm obligated to listen to it, to listen to my music. Anyways, I love that song First Time by Hozier.
Oh, yeah.
I listen to that.
Yeah.
Right now, if I just go put on some music right now, that's what I would bump.
That's an amazing song.
Yeah, I love that song, dude, because it's such a full circle song. And, I don't know what you think about it. Sometimes we differ on the meaning of the Hozier songs.
I don't want to get into it.
I don't want to get into it either, but Cherry Wine, we agree on that now. We agree on...
You changed your opinion to my educated assumption.
Yeah.
Which is that it's about a relationship where the girl is abusive towards him. Emotionally and physically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But very much verbally.
Yeah.
And physically.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways.
And we know in the song that it's also partly a metaphor about the physical stuff.
Yeah.
We know. Okay. Anyway. Back to First Time.
Yeah. First Time, I feel is about how certain romances in your life. I think that's what a lot of Hozier songs are about. Is what this love did to him, and that's what I like about the First Time. Is in the beginning, he's the first time, the first time you did this.
Called me baby.
Yeah, I really. I didn't like myself before that, and then after you, I was more fond of myself, and then when we were together, you calling me baby helped me stay alive. I don't know if I could have pictured my life without you, but it's the last time you called me baby, I also came alive in a different way.
Yeah.
And
being freed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just the full cycle of meeting someone and loving them and then breaking up with them.
Yeah. No, I agree, because there's definitely the beginning of it, the two different verses of the first time and the last time are very apparent, and it's easy to relate when you've been full circle.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's weird when you listen to songs based on different parts you're at, you hear them and the meaning completely differently sometimes.
Yeah.
And I always think it's weird when I'm listening to a song that I used to listen to a lot, and I'm oh my god, that's what that line means. I feel that now. Before I thought it was kind of this general feeling, but now...
Oh, that does happen to me, actually.
Yeah, but now I'm oh, they wrote this about this exact feeling, but maybe they didn't. But that's how you interpret at the time, and that's what's so crazy about music.
Yeah.
That you listen to it and you're they understand exactly what I'm feeling. It's maybe you're just interpreting it, but either way, you're having this experience. Like,
for real.
with
No, that's
music.
exactly. But I do think that's what else is cool about Hosier, like his writing, is he's like, I don't know. I think in love songs a lot people are like, because this love is 1 in a million and like we'll never give up on it ever. But Hosier is like, he's always like, it was real as fuck, but like didn't last.
Yeah.
And like he's like, that's cool. Like you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of like, you know, just all the stories in pop culture are like, and then they live together forever and ever.
Yeah, like The Notebook is kind of like their relationship is kind of toxic. But
You think?
yeah, I mean, she kind of like, they had a relationship that was very like fiery and argumentative and like whatever. And then she cheated on her husband with him, and then like the even the cheating didn't go that well. They got into a huge screaming fight in the front yard. Like, if that really happened, you'd be like, why are we back to fighting? Like, I knew it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
But I mean, in The Notebook, it's like romanticized and you're rooting for them, but sometimes
Yeah, it's true.
you gotta choose the husband.
Just peace. Just
I mean, he was great.
yeah, he's a cool guy. There's nothing wrong with him.
Rich.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's fair.
But-
Well, what's your song of the week?
Probably the song I've been really listening to a lot is Maine by Noah Kahan. And I really like Noah Kahan, and also I just went to Maine. And so I was listening to it on the way there the whole time I was there, and then like coming back, and it was just a vibe.
That's tight.
And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
also about a breakup, as most songs are. About like love
Yeah.
and not love. But yeah,
That's true.
he's just a really good writer. He has like,
Yeah, he is a good writer.
I've been really appreciating people who are like strong writers in music lately,
Yeah, me too.
and he's up there
Yeah, for sure.
with Taylor.
Damn.
He's not with Taylor, but he's
Dude, Taylor, let
He's
it
one
be
of those
known,
types.
I do think Taylor Swift is a great songwriter. Like, I'll
Yeah.
never really, like, talk sweet on Taylor Swift's songwriting ability, dude. She is a great songwriter.
yeah.
Like, you can't take that away from her. Take whatever else. Like, the dancing, I see it.
Yeah,
I get
that-
the hate. It's cringe.
It's fine.
Yeah, but, like, nah, Shorty was really got bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shout out Taylor Swift, dude.
Yeah.
And she's so consistent, dude. She's had a great career. Like, and it's only, you know.
She can do whatever she wants now in music, and that's kind of what she started to do, because when she did Folklore, it was kind of like, oh, now I can kind of make, I mean, her albums are all like cohesive themes and like pieces, like
Yeah.
eras. That's why everyone's always like, what era are you in? Because they're so like, each project is like a different era of life. But then she wrote like Folklore, and it was just like, and I'm just gonna tell stories. Like, that's literally what Folklore is.
Yeah.
So she's like good enough to where she can just do whatever the fuck she wants. I mean,
Yeah.
she's been recording all of her music, but anyway.
Anyways, yeah. That's a good
Movie.
one. Yeah, what's your movie of the week?
Well, my movie of the week is
Movie of the week. Movie of
movie of the week. Let's
Movie
take
of the
a
week.
peek. Okay, but probably Poor Things still, because I just really got to give it a shout out. Poor Things was like movie of the year for me.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen it still.
It was amazing.
But yeah, you said it was really good.
Emma Stone was incredible, and like the plot of the movie was like really interesting, and like I had no idea what it was. It's kind of like a Frankenstein kind of story,
Yeah.
basically. But it's just about this girl, but it's really about like women and the way that they like pulled like real experiences, but then also keeping it with like just the theme was just like really sneaky. It was one of those where you didn't realize what it was about until like the end, kind of. Like there's the last frame, I was just like, it's like something in her facial expression where you're like, wow.
That's what it's about.
Like that's what it's about, and it just like all clicks. Like you're conscious of it, but it's not like in Barbie where they started saying the theme, where instead of like making that moment where you get it, I don't like it in movies when they say it. It's like, okay, we would have gotten there, but you just fed it to us.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's okay, but Poor Things just was really good and also really funny. Strong cast.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
Yeah.
Especially after, I mean, me and Maggie were watching the round table with all the actresses from like good movies this year.
Yeah.
And honestly, watching Emma talk about it was pretty intriguing. Like, I was like, huh.
Yeah.
But dude, also shout out to that Korean girl who was on there.
Yeah, Greta something.
Yeah, dude, because her story really made me want to watch it. Like how she was trying to, I guess their movie was like, dude, this is a huge tangent. I'm sorry.
No.
But like, she was going. It was like a span of 12 years. The whole movie was, and like throughout the 12 years, she was like moving to America and stuff, and she was like adjusting her accent, like her Korean and her American based on that. And
that's really interesting.
Yeah, that's like what makes actors so fucking amazing to me, you know?
My acting teacher in college used to say this quote, and it's like, I'll never forget it. Like, it stuck with me so much. He said, I'm not teaching people how to act. I'm teaching actors how to be people, which is so much of like what acting is. You have to find this character and like be them. Mm-hmm. Like, and he would do this. He was a really good acting teacher. He would take us through like a scene. We had to act out a scene, and he would be like, just read the scene and figure out like the like the arc of the conversation, and then figure out how your character feels in this scene. And then he'd be like, okay, now freestyle the scene. Like, don't say the words, but just like have the conversation. So it would teach people to be like, to really be arguing that side and like really be feeling that way about it. And then you'd learn the lines after, and it would be like, all of a sudden, like, it was like a weird experience where you'd be like, whoa, I'm in it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm living this.
Yeah, that's amazing, actually.
That,
that's
that
cool.
class like changed my perspective on actors so much, because it's like, what they really are, like,
artists.
Yeah, they're artists, and they really are getting fully immersed.
Yeah.
Like, when they're in the scene and you like see a performance and it's like, wow, that was crazy. It's because they're going through those emotions like in real life.
Yeah, like they're actually.
Yeah, and then after the scene, it makes sense why after scenes sometimes people are like distraught, like it bleeds into their life, because they're not just saying the lines.
Yeah.
They're taking themselves to those emotions. Like, that's exhausting.
Yeah.
I have a lot of respect for actors.
Me too. And, you know, one thing I was thinking about when I was watching the Golden Globes the other night, actually. Or, that was it, right? That's what it was.
Yeah, that was the Golden Globes.
I'm like, dude, I'm going to look so stupid if that's not.
No, it is.
But, I don't know. Somebody said something while they were accepting an award. Mm-hmm. And it made me think about how, honestly, this is just the artist in me, but like, it's very similar to writing a song the way I do it, where like I hear a beat and I'm like inspired by it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of think like this might have been your vision almost, you know, or just like it's like completing a project, you know.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, I was thinking of it like that. Like, I'm like, yeah, like they just gotta get these parameters to work in, kind of.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, I'm gonna. Obviously, they have to make it their own too, but like, they have no choice in doing that, and that's why I think I write such diverse music, you know, above anything, is because I'm like, oh, this song should sound like this. I listen to a lot of shit, you know, and I'm like, oh, that's a good song. Like, even like heavy metal and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I see the appeal, you know, I really do, and like.
Yeah.
Like mumble rap and shit. I love that shit. I love so much like just street shit. that I'm like, oh no, I get the appeal. Like I understand why he made that song like that. Like because it makes you feel that way, you know?
Yeah. Oh, what do you think about EDM?
Yeah, EDM is cool. Let's not get into it. No.
Well, I don't know. I feel like it's just such a different category of music. Because I'm like, I don't really like EDM. But like, I've listened to EDM songs with my friends and had the best time. And like, elicited good memories with those songs. And like, headbanging and shit like that. So like, I get it. But I feel like it's in a different category of music. Than like the reason why I like other types of music.
Yeah. I mean, but at the same time, I would argue no. Because music every time is an emotion. It like makes you feel. That was the thing. I don't know. The first like instrumentals that I liked like that was Flostradamus and shit like that. I don't know. It's much more like cool samples that are like chopped up, but they're like real instruments, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what I really like. I feel like
it makes you feel emotional, even if it's just like.
Yeah, because that's even if it's like just rage or like I don't know, just getting energy out. Like that's an emotion, you know?
That's true.
They're like we don't have a word for, but like.
Yeah.
It is very. I think it's definitely, like just a feeling. But dude, you know, I used to go to those shows all the time. I don't know if you remember that. I used to go to those shows a lot when I was a kid. And honestly, me and my friends would take hella acid.
That's what people do.
Yeah, and like you just get lost in it, like, and that. Yeah, that's the thing is like the whole time it's just like the constant like doom, doom. Sometimes it switches up and it's like boom, boom.
No, like it's lit.
But it's still the same thing, you know. Like, yeah, it's always just the 1, 2, 1, 2. Like there, I think it's like not a lot of variation. That's why I would personally like get lost in those shows, and like I had a lot of like not great times there.
Oh.
Because I was just like on drugs and I was like, dude, I want to go do something else. Like I remember, this is one thing I really remember is like getting in the car after and like someone playing rap and I'm like I feel like I was like breathing again. Yeah, like I'm like, oh my God, dude, turn that up.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And they're like, dude, we've been listening to music all night. And I'm like, yeah, but fucking not this. Dude. Like,
yeah.
You know? But EDM is cool. I have respect for people who like make it and stuff, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's tight. And like the people who I know to like DJ and stuff, I used to do that too. My Patrick Wood used to have a fucking like table that like you can mix on. Yeah. And so like you can like see them. The thing will sync it up for you.
And I don't understand what DJs do, to be honest.
So there's like 2 tracks playing.
Yeah.
Like at the same time, and they have like similar BPM or maybe even the same BPM, or sometimes I think the track thing like syncs up the BPM, so that it's like all the same, and then like they're just controlling the volume. That's what happens a lot, I think, is like they like just like
you're
switch.
Driving a stick shift?
No, so a little bit, yeah. Like they like feel it, like when it's about to like do like I've seen them do that, like do that do. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So they're just like
that looked crazy.
Yeah. During that moment, I was just thinking about it out of context.
Yes, I am.
It's like you, and then me.
You're like,
like, tune into the nut pod. It's like,
you like to watch dudes make sound. Like,
but yeah, so anyway.
Yeah, anyways.
EDM.
EDM
cool.
is Yeah, EDM's cool.
Cool.
But yeah, I think time and place above anything.
Yeah.
Dude, one time I remember though, when Hunter showed me Flostradamus, God's Whisper, I was like, whoa. But that has words a little bit, you know? Mm-hmm. And then like but when they chop it up, I was like, what the hell? But I think that a lot of those music goes hand in hand with drugs. Like, I don't know how you can really, like, when you are on drugs, you can feel that shit, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, you can feel every song when you're on drugs, bro. You can feel everything better on acid, I feel like. But anyways.
What's your movie of the week?
My movie of the week is, drumroll please, Book of Clarence.
Woo!
Because me and Maggie got to see the preview.
Well, early screening.
Early screening.
We saw the whole movie.
Yeah, we saw the whole movie. Me and Maggie went to the movie, paid $5, and...
Oh, mine was free because I have A-list, by the way.
Yeah, Maggie has A-list, but I got to pay $5 for a screening of a movie that's about to come out. But we didn't know what movie it was.
Yeah, it's
we just pulled up, and then we were just like sitting there, and like I had no expectations. Maggie was like, "Do you want to go see a movie?" I don't know which movie.
I thought they might have been showing Mean Girls. But I was glad that it wasn't Mean Girls.
Yeah, dude, and then when we were walking up, Maggie was like, dude, I hope it's not that scary movie. And I was like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck,
I was
same,
scared
dude.
it was going to be Night Swim.
Yeah, Night Swim. I was like, god damn, that would suck, actually. Like, I was like, I'd be kind of pissed. Like,
Yeah.
I might leave.
If we had to watch a horror movie.
Yeah, like, I might go sneak into another movie.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the screen came on and it was like Keith, oh, we're not going to tell you the beginning.
yeah. But it's just like the Book of Clarence.
Yeah, and the audience was like, woo! Which was just kind of a cool feeling. Like, I really love the camaraderie of movie theaters, and especially in LA. Me and my coworkers were talking about this because we feel like in LA, this was like one of my coworkers, not the whole. Anyway, in LA, there's like a different appreciation for like the movies because everyone else just thinks of the movies. Like, you go to the movies, oh, this is in Hollywood. But in LA, there's this feeling of like, this is what we do.
Yeah.
Like, this is the art of our city. Like, it's just such a different like vibe, and that's why I like going to the Grove too, because they have the costumes out there.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's really a vibe of like appreciation for cinema. That's different culture here than in Colorado.
Yeah, 100%. I do like that. I like all the reactions.
Yeah.
Because it's never too much. But like, nobody's ever talking in there. Like, just having a side conversation, really, or like on their phone, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember right when that came on, I was like, dude, I want to see this. I looked at you and I was like, I actually wanted to fucking see this movie. Like,
Yeah.
because, okay, and this is, now I got to get into it.
Yeah.
And, dude, I forgot his name now.
Like Keith?
No.
Oh, the director?
Yes, I have to look it up, bro. I have to look it up right now.
It's gotta be.
It's James something. But yeah, the Book of Clarence was a great. James Samuel, he's a producer,
Okay.
and so was Sean Carter, Jay-Z. But
Oh, that's his name?
yeah,
Oh.
that's why he's like the second name that came up. I was like, dude, it's produced by Jay-Z, and then I was like, wait, isn't that the same guy? And then the next time it came up, I was like, that is the same guy as The Harder They Fall, which is a movie I just watched the other day on my flight back from Colorado. Mm-hmm. And it's like about black cowboys.
Yeah.
And I was telling you the other day, which is so weird, unrelated to that like most cowboys were black.
Yeah.
And like, it's like kind of racist that like in the 60s when they were making all these Western films, they like cast John Wayne and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it was like, dude, white dudes were literally not cowboys. Like, they were sheriffs.
Yeah.
You know? But anyways, it's... So then I see this movie the other day that's like a Western, and it came out in like 2023 or something.
Oh, really? It just
22,
came out?
yeah. Like, really recent. And it's Jonathan Majors, who just got canceled. I don't know if you saw that. But yeah, he got big canceled, bro. For
Sorry
like
to hear that.
raping a girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry to her.
Yeah. It's a all around. Because then, Marvel dropped him. And like, I don't know. I haven't heard the whole story. I don't really want to speak on it because that's no pun intended, touchy subject. But anyways, sorry. Anyways, Jonathan Majors is really good in that movie, and so is regardless
Not praising
of
him.
the accusations. Look, they're accusations.
Okay. Okay, anyway.
I'm telling you,
he's
I
good.
don't know the whole story, but like I think it's a weird one. Anyways.
Okay, we can't do this.
Zazie Beetz is in it. She's so fire.
Yeah.
From Atlanta. Lakeith. And the other dude who's like the co-star in the Book of Clarence.
I forgot his name, but he plays Elijah.
Yeah. And he has like a huge role in it. And so it's like all the same people.
Yeah, I love when that happens. Yeah, that happens a lot because people you work with them and you're like, we like working together.
Yeah.
We get each other, and they like make all these movies together.
Yeah. I wonder if that dude had a hand in Atlanta, now that I'm thinking about it. Because he always keeps...
That young guy?
No,
Elijah?
the producer.
Oh, yeah.
Jameis,
Yeah,
maybe. Maybe he was like a kind of guy that like Donald Glover worked with one time, and he was like, I like that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think it's cool that he just like makes these films, because I thought that a lot about the Book of Clarence, which I don't want to spoil a lot, but like, in Jerusalem at that time, a lot of people were black. Mm-hmm. And like nobody,
Jesus.
yeah, like nobody depicts it like that.
Yeah.
Ever.
I mean, Jesus is white as can be in photos.
Yeah, like he got blue eyes. The fuck is he talking about, dude?
Blonde with blue eyes.
He's not European.
Yeah.
This ain't Rome.
Yeah, that was kind
Rome
of
existed. Like, yeah, no, but that's neither here nor there. But it's tight that now he's like going back and he's like, no, it was more like this. Like same with the Cowboys.
Yeah, and something I love about the Book of Clarence is it's not different from the Bible. It's like a little side story. It's like an expansion almost.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that was Jesus. But what about this guy?
This guy, he's making moves.
Yeah.
He was moving around, dude. He's trying to do his thing.
But I don't know all the accuracies about the Bible, so like,
I mean,
I don't know.
yeah.
But I saw a lot of people commenting on like a TikTok trailer, this is blasphemy, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, I mean, I don't know. I don't know about all that.
Yeah. I know.
But I think it's a good movie. I think you guys will like it a lot. Mom, you'll love it.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm thinking mom.
Yeah.
Mom will be like, oh. A couple scenes,
Yeah,
she'll be like, oh.
It's funny, she says, speaking of talking in movie theaters, Mom talked during Iron Claw when, like, one of the brothers died. She goes, oh, cruddy. She'll say something loud in the theater, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, cut it out.
I know. We know.
And then in a comedy, she'll go, no.
That's such a good impression. No.
You're like,
You're like, yeah, they're joking. You're like, it's a movie.
it's exaggerated comedy. So funny, though.
For real. No, it's hilarious. And we always make fun of Brian for like...
Oh, yeah, being like, oh, that's
He's like
right.
he's like the... Like, he's like, dude, when the producers are making the show, they like want Brian.
Yeah, they want him in the audience.
Because Brian's like, because remember, I had forgotten.
Yeah.
He's like, I forgot.
Like, I want to watch Attack with Brian one of these days.
Yeah, we got to run it back
just
with
to
Brian.
see his reaction.
All of us.
I had forgotten.
Dude, because honestly, when I put Brian on, he was like, it was like really recently after he broke his back. That's why I think he was like, oh, dude, I'm down. And like,
he was stuck.
Yeah.
That's.
But he was still like, he wasn't stuck, but he wasn't like able to do a lot of stuff. So he would like come through and like come to my house and we'd just watch Attack on Titan like a ton in a row.
That's lit.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people, that was kind of like during COVID, like my coworker was saying he like started watching, or he's like current on One Piece, and he's like, I'm like, when did you start watching? And he's like, COVID. And I was like, oh, you were one of those, because I know there's a whole era of people who were like, all right, I gotta start One Piece. I have no excuse now. And same with my ex, he started watching during COVID too.
Oh,
it's
really?
like that whole era where they were like, okay, I got no excuse now. I'll start One Piece. And then you really have the time to like binge it.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
So, same thing with Brian with Attack.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, so the Book of Clarence, Harder They Fall. Yeah, I have to say Slash because, yeah, and I'm not, I'm going to say this, yeah, because.
Wait, you mean Slash? As in, like, you're going to.
The guitar player.
Oh.
No, just kidding.
You mean Slash, like.
Slash, both of them.
Oh, okay.
Because.
You think they're the duo. You think they're a duo.
Yeah. And the reason why is.
Oh, yeah.
There's an Easter egg in there that they say the same line. They say the same line in both movies, like word for word. And it is tight.
Yeah.
Like, it is so sick, dude. And I think it was because it was so recent. Like, it was like 2 days after I had landed back.
Yeah, most people won't notice that.
Yeah.
Probably for a minute.
Exactly. Like, but I had just watched it. And
so what's the Easter egg?
The line is, oh, you must be the hero. There's always one. He says there's always one. Great spirit.
He says, great spirit.
Great
Why
spirit.
is there always
Why
one?
is there always one?
Yeah. And it's like in a different context, but same line. Which is really cool.
Yeah, it's so tight, dude.
It's a cool little thing to do if you're making movies. It's just fun to be able to do that and be like, I'm gonna put the same line in there.
Yeah,
now,
it's like, this is mine.
Yeah. So that's pretty sick.
Yeah, I love little like trademarks like that.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do a viral clip of the week as well. But Maggie hasn't seen the Shannon Sharp interview. She hasn't seen any of the Cat Williams.
Well, we're on a different thing. You're on conspiracy.
No. She hasn't seen any of the Cat Williams.
Yeah, because I'm not one of those people that listens to Joe Rogan.
No, Maggie. It's Cat Williams. Do you know who Cat Williams is?
No, but also, there's like two types of people. There's not two, there's more, but there is a type of person that like is a conspiracy theorist and listens to Joe Rogan and knows about this and like Illuminati.
Look, I'm not like a Joe Roganist, but
Do you like Andrew Tate?
I mean,
Are you serious? You like Andrew Tate?
No, I don't like him, but I don't like hate him. Like, I understand the appeal and I understand the hatred. I just feel like neutral towards him. Like, he's just a guy on the internet.
Oh.
I feel that way about a lot of people.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel that way about a lot of people.
I don't
but
know.
Andrew Tate's he's an asshole.
Why? Because he's misogynistic?
Yeah, I mean, that'll do it. As a woman, that'll do it. All you gotta do is think you're superior to me in every way. Like, what?
He says he's superior. I've never seen that. I mean, honestly.
Okay, well, you know what, guys? We're gonna not take this word for it. I'm gonna send you some clips, and we'll be back next week. Andrew Tate aside, what's with the Cat Williams?
Cat Williams is spilling the tea on Shannon Sharp's podcast. That's what I'm saying, Maggie. Cat Williams is like a renowned comedian. Like for years and years, dude. Low key, he's like Kevin Hart before Kevin Hart. He used to like...
I mean, I don't really think Kevin Hart's like on top.
Well then, dude, where the fuck do you live?
Kevin Hart's not on top.
As far as like comedy.
He had a second, but that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, but nobody had that big of a second, dude. He had like 4 specials that were like platinum, bro. They were
Really?
fire. Yeah.
Okay.
Like...
I didn't know he was that big of a deal.
Dude, he's like he's like the most quotable comedian of our generation, bro. Yeah. You can say, you ever go night night to anybody, and they're like, they know exactly what you're talking about. You can be like, it's about to go down, and people know.
That's true. Yeah.
He's the most quotable. Who else can you do that about? He has jokes on jokes like that, where everybody saw that special, bro. Like.
Yeah, we did.
Think about it.
But
when else was that? When else did that happen?
Everyone saw. Okay, fine.
Can you quote? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I want to say the Donald Glover one, but I don't know if everyone saw that. But a lot of people saw it.
That's pretty good, yeah. But you know, a lot of people came back to that stand-up after he made music for years. I'm not gonna lie.
And it was really good.
Yeah. I mean, I think we all just confirmed the fact that like Donald Glover is fucking talented.
But he's really
But like, dude, Kevin Hart.
That's one of my favorite stand-up specials ever.
Me
Donald
too.
Glover's.
Me too. I actually really like that one. But dude, there's so many good stand-ups that like people don't want. That I watch a lot of stand-up. Like, I'm a stand-up nerd. I've seen all of, you know, Bill Burr's specials, John Mulaney's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pete Davidson just had a new one come out yesterday.
Really?
I already started watching it. It's pretty funny. But wait, what? What are we talking about?
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams.
And Cat Williams is like, dude.
I know him.
He's just, he's short.
Yeah.
He always like is a pimp.
Illuminati.
Yeah, dude. So what do you think about all that? Do you think he's lying?
I don't know. I think the Illuminati... I don't think he's lying at all. Now, what's the Illuminati and what are they going to do to us?
He said P. Diddy tried to have sex with him.
Yeah, that I would believe that.
Yeah, same. I mean, but you know, I don't know P. Diddy.
I don't know why he would air it out. What's he have to gain?
What does he have to gain?
Yeah.
Clout.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to get relevant, so he's like, I'm gonna just air out some shit. Because I'm sure that there's a lot of dirt on but most celebs.
That's what I'm saying. And he's been famous for a long time. Like, he was really famous in like 2003.
Yeah, so maybe he just wanted to get some real quick relevancy.
Yeah, he was just like, hey, you know what? But, no, I mean, or, I don't know, I kind of believe some of it. I don't believe that Ludacris, well, I actually do think that Ludacris is in the Illuminati, but I don't think he shaved his sideburns for it. That's silly.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy, but...
Yeah.
But, I don't know, Ludacris seems pretty cool, like, he seems like
he's pretty cool.
Seems like he's a family guy. I mean, he was in Fast and Furious, so he's all about family.
Family forever.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't think he's in the Illuminati. But you know what? Speaking of cancel culture, I'm just so over it. Like, if you essayed someone, sexual assault.
Right.
Okay, well, if you did that, then, like, that's different. But, like, I can't keep up with this cancel culture. Like, I just don't give a fuck.
What about a homeboy who's, like, this might get dicey, but what about the dude who's like in Stranger Things.
Will Byers? Or
Yeah.
What did he do? What did that guy do?
You don't know?
No. I think I heard of it, but I forgot.
I mean, he's like just basically like claiming Zionism.
Oh. Yeah, that's a shame. But like
I suppose that's a shame.
I suppose that's a shame. But like I honestly I just can't, you know, there's a lot of bad people in the world. So I just try to watch TV and listen to music and just not think about who they are.
Yeah, same. I don't want to.
To be honest.
I know. Isn't that fucked up?
It might
No,
be.
because isn't that crazy? Because people are like, dude, why are you not saying... Like, there's so many celebrities that are, like, on the verge of getting canceled right now because people are like, why aren't you saying anything about this?
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, because there's a price attached to everything they say.
Yeah.
And so they, like... But, like, imagine, like, getting angry at someone for, like, not saying anything. Like, just being like, and you...
Yeah.
Why aren't you speaking?
Right.
They're like, I don't know. You're like...
Yeah.
Dude, fucking speak up. You're like, I don't have anything to say. Like, can I just fucking sit here? Yeah. They're like, no, motherfucker, you're supposed to say something. If you say it, say it. And I just feel like that's crazy. Like, that idea alone is just like, dude, why are you so worried about what they're gonna say?
Well, it's because they have a platform and like
I know.
It's their you have a responsibility.
You have a responsibility.
We all know the Spider-Man quote, with great power comes great responsibility.
That's the catchphrase of old Uncle Ben.
It's really good. It's really good. And it's true. Like, you have a platform and it's like, no, you don't have to use it, but it's the right thing to do if you are morally sound. You should feel compelled to say or do something.
I mean, yeah, I agree. But like, you know.
So free Palestine.
Oh God. That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Free Gaza,
and that's
bro.
the tea.
Anyways.
Dude, my Uber from really quick, and then we'll get the fuck out of here. But my Uber picking me up from Christmas, we saw these protesters, and it was like free Palestine. And he was like, "This is crazy," and I was like, "Yeah, it's crazy." And then he was like, "So, what's your take on the whole thing?" And I was like, are we about to do this right now? And we ended up getting in this whole convo about it. But luckily we had like the same opinions. But I was like, that's crazy. I would never pick someone up and be like, so let's get into it, you know?
Yeah.
But good for him.
That's true.
Maybe it's conversations that need to be had. But
yeah, I feel like it's true. It should be talked about more. Because I do feel like, well, that's the thing is like, I don't know. Based on the facts we know, like, it's pretty crazy to take another side.
yeah.
That's why I feel like it's crazy with the Stranger Things kid. I'm like, but dude, like now?
He's weird.
Yeah, like it's like, dude, it's one thing to be proud of your heritage. I'm proud to be Korean. Mm-hmm. But grandma's from North Korea. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't have to take pride in that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like they're like fucked up.
You can just do the right thing.
Yeah. So, anyways,
welcome back.
welcome back.
Happy New Year.
Oh yeah. Honorable mention, Maggie. We're watching that docu-series about.
It's not a docu-series.
Oh, it's a reenactment
Yeah.
based on
About
real
Gypsy Rose.
about Gypsy Rose, and it's fucking good.
So good.
Yeah.
We're gonna study up some more about Gypsy.
Yeah, but that's some pretty
congrats.
pretty hot tea.
Yeah, and congrats to Gypsy for getting released.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm Team Gyp. There's no other team.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Right?
All
I'm
right.
like, whose would you be? Team Mom or... No, I'm just kidding. Oh, dude, be careful.
Yeah.
But also, dude, one more shameless
Oh my
plug.
God.
Shameless plug. I got my
yeah,
merch
yeah.
on right now.
Woo,
Cop the merch. Repthebackpack.com.
Yeah, rep the back.
Link in bio. And I have a song coming out called Time Keep Ticking. Thank you guys for tuning into the Sunday Night Nut Pod.
Thank you.
Till next week. Be easy.
Peace out.
We are brother and sister.